Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me in another video. So as you can tell based on the title, well, today we're going to be talking about the latest handbags worn this week, or more so these last couple weeks. First, starting off, we've got Charlie XCX wearing the Kate Elena bag. This is a bag I've always really liked from afar. I love these round studs. It feels like more of a modern take on going for a more edgy look, but something about this like tan suede and this kind of hobo style feels, again, leading into that boho trend. But then we've got these round studs that also feel quite edgy. It's just an interesting fusion between this boho style silhouette materials with the hardware. And then we have Yara Shahidi, and she's wearing the Gucci Bamboo Diva. So this is a take on that very classic bamboo handbag with the bamboo top handle, which I think is super cute, but again, it's made east-west. And this is the spring summer 2025 campaign based on the runway, and we saw a lot of these really quite cool like east-west iterations of the style. I feel like this is such a great bag. It feels like a little bit more of a contemporary take on this very classic, very heritage style. Also love how it's styled here with this like fringe jacket and like the olive green against like the pale pink. I don't know, I feel like here we were starting to see something happen in like the creative direction, and of course Gucci let Sabato de Sarno go. Fashion is a business at the end of the day. I do feel like here we started to see something quite interesting from Gucci. I think it's a very cool way to sort of interpret a very heritage bag from the brand. Next we have Rihanna, and she's wearing this Bottega Veneta mini Intrecciato duffel bag. This is a great alternative to the Louis Vuitton Speedy. If you're more of like a leather person over a canvas person, if you like more of the Intrecciato, really nice style. Rihanna looks just really fabulous here in this Phoebe Philo olive green trench. We saw a lot of olive green in that first A collection, and we're still seeing it. I think this is a coat from the B collection. She's paired it with these Amina Muaddi snakeskin boots. Kind of a perfect outfit combination. So next we have Naomi Watts, and she's in this full Celine look. Spring summer 2025, we've got the tuxedo, and then we have this new Celine clasp bag. I'm super excited to see this in real life. Whenever I think of clasp bags from Celine, of course I think of Phoebe Philo during her time, and of course she's brought kind of like a newer iteration to her own brand. This is a little bit different in that it has a little bit more curve, and this was something that I think Eddie really leaned into when we're just looking at the design elements, how he really took the branding of the house. We saw it throughout the bags, be it like the Triumph with those curving shapes, or the 16, Ava, the Romy, and I always felt like Celine, the handbag styles were actually quite different from a lot of the styles that he did at YSL, like the Sac de Jour or the Kate or the Sunset. There was just more of a sharpened shape, which I really think works at YSL, that kind of sharpness. I still think that like sharpness is always going to be there in his own design language, but I think we saw a lot more curve, and I actually think this is a beautiful bag, beautiful style. Would love to see it in person. Next we have Adria Arjona. I do apologize if I mispronounced that name, but here she is in this Ferragamo look, wearing this Ferragamo dress with this Ferragamo. This is the hug soft style, but it's a little bit more playful with the feathers. It's super fun. Not gonna lie, it does kind of look like a cat to me, like a stripy cat, like in a really cute way. Next we have Emily Ratajkowski wearing the Coach Empire Carry You All, but this is that east-west proportion, and I just think this is such a great style. Again, if you love that east-west trend, but you don't want to go for those like really high-end, like top-tier brands, I think Coach, they always make a great bag. They're gonna like capture the trends, but you're not gonna break the bank. And I think the way Emily Ratajkowski is wearing this bag with this full Coach look, of course she's at the Coach fashion show, so she's like styled wearing this bag. Again, I think it's a really nice bag, and it looks quite elegant here, or it can look, I think, really cool and casual. So I really love that style. Coach is like definitely a great way to go. Next we have Kaya Gerber. So she's wearing this bag by this brand called Paloma Wool. It's more of a contemporary brand from Barcelona. So this is called the Filana bag. It's got these grommets along the edges. She's been seen wearing this bag bag on multiple occasions. I just thought this was kind of an interesting style, a little bit more contemporary. If you want to go for that kind of like cool casual style, there's that. Next we have Amelia Gray, and she's wearing this Valentino, the Viva Superstar. This is the small Napa leather shopping bag. Now I feel like I've seen this bag more recently in the larger versions, but this is, if you prefer like a smaller style, it's kind of a cuter option, and it's got that contrasting V against the cream. It looks like she's in a full Valentino look here. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like exactly the look from the runway. Next we have Adele wearing the Kelly on Desordre. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm just gonna say the Kelly Disorder. I'm totally butchering that, but I actually think this looks great with her here, and it's a reinterpretation of the Kelly, kind of like a twisted take on the Kelly, but it's very intentional, and I think she just looks really chic wearing this black Bottega trench with that leather collar detail. This bag is gonna be a fortune, but if you are lucky enough to score one of these or to find one at a premium on the pre-love market, it's a really unique, cool collector style. Next we have Hailey Bieber wearing the Row Terrace bag, and this is in Nubuck, and here she is going for that, I feel very like Hailey Bieber coated sporty look. This is a bag I have thinking about getting in the past. I think it's just such a chic style. Love this in the Nubuck. Next we have Kendall Jenner here with Hailey Bieber, but Kendall wearing the Hermes, the Jean Paul Gaultier era shoulder Birkin in Rouge H with the palladium. I love this bag, styled with it. She's got the Kate Danielle jeans, the loafers from the Row. Continuing on with the vintage theme here, we've got Lana Del Rey and vintage Chanel. I feel like she really does like Chanel. It's cool, I think, when you see celebrities wear vintage. Of course, a lot of these celebrities, they're gifted a lot of these handbags or paid to wear a lot of these bags, but it's cool when you see them like take a vintage throwback style. And I actually think there's something about her style that really works with like the vintage Chanel look. It's a little bit girly, a little bit feminine, a little bit throwback. Next we have Kendall Jenner again here wearing the Row, and we've seen her wearing this style from the Row before. This is the Nuance, and it's more of that kind of like messenger shoulder flap style, and it feels like definitely a very elevated messenger bag. But I really wanted to talk about this because it's just this outfit, it's making me feel like all kinds of throwback feelings of the 2000s. Of course, that newsboy cap, something about it makes me think of like Keira Knightley in Love Actually, or that hat in general was worn quite heavily in like the mid 2000s, and the way it is of course styled with this messenger bag, it's definitely a look. And then we've got next the Dior DiGiorno bag. So this is the latest bag from Dior that you can tell they're really amping up here. So we've seen it worn on multiple celebrities. Here we've got Jessica Alba, Lucy Hale, Taylor Swift. Feels quite sporty. I could see this being used as like a really cool gym bag. It's one that you can sling around your body. You can even like sling it across your back. It was styled like that. It has this very like sling on the go kind of vibe. It comes in a canvas as well as this crinkled leather. It feels even a little bit more east-west, and I feel like this is overall like a pretty prominent trend still going on in 2025. Of course, we saw the east-west in 2024, but we're gonna see it even more so in 2025. And I think what's great now about kind of this stage in the trend cycle is there's different offerings at all different price points. There's a great range in this trend, so yeah, lots to pick from if you really like the east-west trend. But yeah, anyways guys, that's my video for today. Did any of these handbags speak to you? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for joining me in another one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!